Mattern. I am a missionary at Winona State University, and I am making a video on why I became a missionary, why I decided to go to recruitment weekend. So my first kind of experience with recruitment weekend was I had met a former Focus missionary who invited me to go on the weekend. I was very hesitant at first. Coming from a non-Focus campus, I was very nervous that I was probably not going to do something right, or that they didn't really want me to be a missionary. That the whole idea of being a missionary is you had to come from a Focus campus. So I ended up dragging my feet a lot through the whole interview process and waiting until the very last minute to actually fill out an application. I ended up sending out the application. They ended up giving me a call a couple weeks later saying how they would love for me to come to an interview weekend, or recruitment weekend. So I was like, oh man, I don't know, we'll see. So I eventually said yes, because I thought it'd be a good process to be able to go to an interview. You should never turn down an interview, I was kind of always told. So I went to the interview weekend, had a great time, met a lot of really awesome Catholics that were really open to sharing their faith, and I really learned what it really meant to get to know people my age. And we all come from roughly the same way, and we could just really ask as many questions about what it means to be a missionary as we wanted to. And it was a great process. I loved interview weekend. It was probably one of the most professional interviews I've actually ever gone on. And just really kind of opening up to what it really meant to be a missionary. So, that being said, I got done with recruitment weekend, and I was like, they're not gonna hire me. I just didn't feel like it was 100% there. I felt like I interviewed well, but I just didn't feel like they were gonna call me to do it. So they called me a couple weeks later, and I ended up getting the phone call, and I just put it up, and I was like, oh, okay. And so I was really shaken, really nervous, and they ended up asking. I called, talked to the person, and he invited me to join staff, to join the family of Focus. I was like, oh, okay, you know, give me 24 hours, and I'll get back to you. And so I ended up hanging up the phone, and as soon as I put the phone down, I was like, yeah, this is where the Lord's calling me to be. And so I loved every minute of it. I've loved being a missionary, especially since I've not come from a Focus campus. I've been part of a digital campus beforehand. And I loved every minute of it, and I would strongly encourage you to sign up. No matter where you're at in your faith, whether you've not really done anything, really encouraging you to be able to do that, because it was a great experience and I loved it.